What's up? How y'all doing? The University of Memphis Department of Theater and Dance presents Food and Stuff.
We got food and stuff. We got food and stuff. We got food and stuff. We got food and stuff.
Hey! Welcome to Food and Stuff with Matthew and Lance. I'm Matthew.
I'm Lance.
And this is where we eat food and we talk about stuff.
That's true. Today's episode of Food and Stuff, we'll be talking about our upcoming production of A Bright Room Called Day, written by Tony Kushner. This project is being directed by third-year grad director Jamie Worrow, and we're super excited about this upcoming production.
Today's episode of Food and Stuff is sponsored by Brother Junipers. And here to tell us more about the restaurant is fellow cast member of A Bright Room Called Day, Jasper Pippin.
Hey!
What's up?
Thanks for coming again.
Yeah, guys, thanks for having me.
What can you tell us about Brother Junipers?
Yeah, so Brother Junipers, or Brother Jay's, is a breakfast brunch restaurant really close to the university, actually. And it's got the best omelets, the best potato dishes, the best pancakes you could ever ask for here in Memphis. One of the top breakfast restaurants in Memphis, featured on Rachel Ray.
Hey.
Also, fun fact, there are more than just me, but several different students in the department are actually employed by Brother Junipers. So they honestly help pay our tuition.
That's lit.
Hey, shout out Brother Jay. While we have you here, why don't you tell us more about your character in A Bright Room Called Day?
Yeah, absolutely. So my character's name is Gregory Botswald, and he is a gay man who works at the Institute of Human Sexuality in Berlin. And his philosophy is that if people weren't so closed-minded about sex and more open, that the world would be a better place. If people had more sex, people would be more relaxed and more fun, and fascism wouldn't have happened. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, for real though, he is very, very confident. He is Agnes, one of the main characters that the play follows. He is her best friend, and you kind of just get to watch his journey and how he chooses to deal with the Nazis, how he chooses to not deal with the Nazis, and kind of how those decisions affect him later on and how he deals with the consequences of those actions.
That's lit. Thank you, Lane. To help us talk about A Bright Room Called Day and eat this delicious Brother Junipers, we'll be bringing on two stars from the show. Raina Williams, who's a junior performance major, and Zyunia Palmer, who's also a junior performance major. Hey! Thanks for coming on the show, guys. Really excited you're here.
Yeah.
You guys ready to dive in?
Yeah.
Lady!
Okay, guys. So, for our first course, we have loaded biscuits and gravy, which features 2 biscuits, sausage, bacon bites, green onions, and an egg, and our own house-made gravy. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, you guys we'll just start over here and pass her down. So the first question for you guys, what's the show about?
The show is about how a democracy can fall into authoritarianism, and basically it just asks everyone to kind of look at current day politics compared to Nazi politics in that time period, and
it's sensing the parallels in between the different political climates between the 1930s and the 1980s.
That's awesome.
And it's just asking everyone to just be a little bit aware of just how easy things can go from being okay to not okay.
Yeah, kind of like a warning. It's like, hey, pay attention to this because it's gonna repeat.
History does repeat itself.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's awesome. All right. Lady!
Okay, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed those biscuits and gravy, loaded biscuits and gravy. For our second course, we have, as seen on Rachel Ray, the San Diego omelet. A 3-egg omelet atop a bed of sour cream, home fries, bacon, feta cheese. We got some mushrooms in there with some homemade straw toast made from scratch every morning. Also served with some cheese grits.
That's lit.
Enjoy.
Cool. So y'all can just dive in here. So for the next question, I understand that your characters are in 2 different time periods, timelines. Who are your characters? Just talk about your characters.
You go first.
Okay. My character, her name is Zilla Katz. She is from Long Island, but she moved to Germany to get away from the government in the U.S. Her timeline is during the 1980s, and she's more of like a badass anarchist.
Hey, yo.
Heard?
Yeah.
That's it.
I play Agnes Egling. She is a actress in the time of the 1930s. She works with her friend Polinka, which is another character that you'll see in the show. They're both actresses, and her boyfriend at the time is a film producer, so it's like very much like film and TV like type of context. She's from Germany, but I think the most like telling characteristic of my character is I don't want to give it away.
No spoilers. No.
No, I would just say a theme of the play is just how like when you choose not to be proactive in standing against things that you know are wrong, it can lead to you being isolated. And that's all I'm
And that's all she'll say. That's cool. That's awesome.
So first of all, Sam Diegan, amazing. I've almost cleaned my plate already. Anyway, moving on. I understand that the show is a very long show. So it's what, 2.5 hours? Is that right?
Yeah.
How do y'all? Gosh dang it! How do y'all stay fresh during that time? I mean, that is a long show.
I think it's been nice so far because, I mean, we've been working on the script for a while, but we are still making discoveries every day. So I think that helps keep it fresh. As far as like energy-wise, I like to hold my head upside down.
I like to
let the blood rush and then go on stage.
Yeah, a lot of the cast, like during breaks, we take laps around, like get our energy back up.
Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, I'll probably have a lot of energy drinks just to like keep it fresh. But yeah, it's been pretty easy so far. It doesn't even feel like 2 hours.
It doesn't feel like 2 hours, but I mean, come off stage, we're like, oh no.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you. That's fine. Lainey, we're ready.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that San Diegan. Up next, we have a P6, which stands for one of our many potato dishes. Our potato dishes are going to be our home fries, which is chopped up golden potatoes fried in soybean oil with garlic, salt, and pepper. And then we'll saute all that up with our ingredients. And our P6 features bacon, which also served with a homemade from scratch every morning biscuit. Enjoy!
Thank you, Lane.
If you may, I will enjoy.
So, Raina, you're fine. I understand this is what, your first main stage here at U of M? Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
Super excited?
I'm super excited. I'm also super nervous.
Nervous? Okay.
Nervous.
What's the question? What am I asking? I forgot already.
Oh yeah, what are you most excited about?
Cool.
Honestly, just working in the space and being in the space and having people that are building that incredible set. I'm really excited for people to see it and see how it transforms throughout the show. And myself, I'm really excited to get into tech tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite. That's what I'm most excited about.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So Zai, we understand that this is your second main stage show, with your premiere being Hamlet of our 2019-2020 season, almost 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. So how is this process different than that process?
Well, it's actually, wow. There's a big change because it wasn't around COVID when we did Hamlet. So there were like no restrictions, no masks. And for Hamlet, we worked more on viewpoints in the space. And for Bright Room, we're tackling the text more than anything.
That's dope.
We're making sure that we understand what we're doing. So yeah, it's a big change. It's a big difference. Both directors have their own like ways of directing, but I really enjoy it.
There you go. Oh. Lane, we're ready for you.
Okay, guys, y'all are in for a sweet treat on this one. We have our cinnamon roll pancakes.
Girl, that's
my favorite thing on the menu. So it's our just homemade pancakes that we'll put our cream cheese icing on that we make in-house with our cinnamon sugar dusting. They are my favorite thing on the menu. They are big, they are good, and they are awesome. Enjoy.
We will.
Thank you.
I could
As we wrap this up, I just wanted to ask, what is something that you're most excited for the audience to see, or what's something that we should like really be on the lookout for?
Something very big happens before intermission.
Ooh.
It involves a lot of fog machines,
Oh.
and that's all I'm gonna say.
So, okay.
But it's. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see it. It's been a lot of fun working.
Zai?
I mean, I thought I had one, but the fog machine went. I was like, oh yeah, no, something big really happens. I mean, the show as a whole is like, there's a lot of wow factors in every scene. But like, yeah, I would agree with Raina. That scene right before intermission is gonna.
It's a huge shift in the tone of the play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like the
and
energy
it changes
changes.
the energy and yeah.
So.
That's exciting. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Bright Room Call Day this weekend and next weekend. Come check her out.
Yes, and also go check out Brother Junipers.
Yes.
Of course, their food
Come see the
amazing.
show and then go to Berlin.
Yeah.